the town of Marrakesh continue. A rare and powerful earthquake there struck on Friday night. And again, we are learning that about 1,000 people have now died. Hundreds and hundreds more have been injured. People woken by we are now learning as being a 6.8 magnitude.
Central region around the city of Marrakesh. More than 1,000 people have been killed. Even more have been injured, and those numbers are expected to rise.
Security footage showing the rumbling, the shaking, and then the screaming as a 6.8 magnitude earthquake struck Morocco. Moroccans are now struggling to reach survivors thought to be buried beneath rubble. It's the most powerful.
Town was particularly affected. Visuals showed collapsed buildings and rubble lying strewn along. Residents spent a sleepless night outdoors, gripped by fear and uncertainty. The building in the old city, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, bore the brunt of the disaster, suffering extensive damage.
Just have a look at those visuals on your screen, giving you a sense of the destruction. The iconic Qutubiyya Mosque in Marrakesh. The structure of the mosque was badly damaged due to that jolt. Its 226-foot minaret is known as the roof of Marrakesh. The extent of the damage is not immediately clear as of now, but videos that have been shared online showing the building of the mosque shaking. And in another heart-wrenching scene, the mosque minaret had fallen in the Jema Al-Fna square. Tremors were felt in the capital as well. And videos that were shared on social media showing the damage to multiple buildings, showing people screaming as they fled buildings.
Residents recounted a harrowing ordeal. They said that the earth trembled for 20 seconds. The tremors, the deadliest in Morocco since 1960, were felt far beyond its borders, reaching even the southern regions of Spain across the Strait of Gibraltar. Authorities were
panicked residents running into the streets after the quake struck. Many homes leveled, leaving nowhere for those people to go. In other video, hundreds of people sitting in groups along the side of the road there. The area has already been hit by several strong aftershocks, we're told, and experts predict the strength of the aftershocks to be in the high fives, which could cause even more destruction to the already damaged buildings. Earthquakes are rare in this area. This was the strongest to hit the North African nation in more than 120 years.
Un tremblement de terre. Ça, j'ai jamais vu ça. Là, on est dans le sud du Maroc et même à Casablanca. Une maison qui s'est écroulée sur des gens. Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé? La maison qui s'est écroulée là.
A devastating earthquake has struck Morocco, with the government of the North African Kingdom reporting a death toll already in the hundreds. The earthquake, measuring at least 6.8 in magnitude, centered in the high Atlas Mountains, affected various areas, including the UNESCO World Heritage-listed Old City in Marrakesh, which is popular among tourists. The powerful earthquake resulted in collapsed buildings across several cities and forced people to flee from their trembling homes. In Marrakesh, the nearest major city to the epicenter, residents witnessed the collapse of some buildings. Local television broadcasts also showed images of a mosque minaret that had fallen, with debris atop wrecked cars.
بسم الله. بسم الله.
Il y a un tremblement de terre.
هزة أرضية في مراكش.
Morocco's Interior Ministry has reported at least 296 fatalities in provinces near the epicenter of the earthquake, with an additional 153 injured individuals receiving treatment at hospitals. The ministry noted that the majority of the damage occurred in less densely populated areas. A local official mentioned that most of the deaths occurred in remote mountainous regions. The earthquake, which lasted approximately 20 seconds, caused doors to open and close on their own. Aftershocks were also felt.
Ça, j'ai jamais vu ça. Là, on est dans le sud du Maroc et même à Casablanca. Une maison qui s'écroulait sur des gens.
Morocco's Geophysical Center recorded the quake with a magnitude of 7.2, occurring in the Igil region of the High Atlas. The U.S. Geological Survey estimated the magnitude at 6.8 and noted that it occurred at a relatively shallow depth of 18.5 kilometers. The epicenter was in the mountainous region of Igil, located 70 kilometers southwest of Marrakesh, and the earthquake struck shortly after 11 p.m. Residents in Marrakesh reported that some houses in the densely built old town had collapsed, and people were manually removing debris while awaiting heavy equipment. Footage from the medieval city wall displayed large cracks in one section, collapsed portions, and rubble scattered in the street. Another resident of Marrakesh, Brahim Himi, observed ambulances leaving the old city and noted the damaged facades of many buildings. People were frightened and chose to remain outside, fearing another earthquake. In Rabat, located 350 kilometers north of Igil, and in the coastal city of Imsuan, residents fled their homes in large numbers due to concerns of a stronger quake. We heard screams during the tremor, recounted a resident of Asora, situated 200 kilometers west of Marrakesh. People are in squares, in cafes, preferring to sleep outside. Pieces of facades have collapsed. Video footage captured at least one building collapsing and debris strewn across the streets. Other videos showed people evacuating malls, restaurants, and apartment buildings, gathering outside in the aftermath of the earthquake. The U.S. Geological Survey noted that people in the region live in buildings highly vulnerable to earthquakes. Internet connectivity was disrupted in Marrakesh due to power outages in the area. Morocco frequently experiences earthquakes in its northern region due to its location between the African and Eurasian tectonic plates. According to the Portuguese Institute of Sea and Atmosphere and Algeria's Civil Defense Agency, the earthquake's effects were felt as far away as Portugal and Algeria. In 2004, northeastern Morocco experienced the El Hoceima earthquake, resulting in at least 628 fatalities and 926 injuries. In neighboring Algeria in 1980, the El Asnam earthquake with a magnitude of 7.3 claimed the lives of 2,500 people and left at least 300,000 homeless.
Alhamdoulilah, c'est pas heureusement qu'il y avait personne dans l'appartement. Regardez-moi ça. Ah, l'appartement il est mort là.